everyone, welcome back to EllePassion channel. So yes, today in this video I want to talk about how to visualize. So in the previous video I've talked about how I visualize and how I managed to achieve my results, but in this video I'm going to be explaining the process of visualization. So look, when you start visualizing, you have to close your eyes. That's how I do it, because for me it's easier. So we'll start step by step, and then when you feel like more professional at it, you can just visualize with your eyes open. But right now I close my eyes and I go back into the inner self, so it's all quiet and calm, and then I just start to imagining my future situation. So for example, like I've said in the previous video, I had my exam on that day, or the next day after that, and I literally started to get that situation where I'm in the exam. You visualize it, so you're in your exam, you're entering the room, you start preparing your thing before the exam and all that stuff, and that's when you actually start to see it as a movie, so it's like your future situation, but you see it as a movie. And during this visualization process, you have to have those feelings that match the movie you're watching inside of your mind, because if you don't have that feeling that match, then the visualization process won't be that effective for you. So you really have to be on the same level, on the same vibration, like you're imagining it inside of your mind. So I would suggest you visualizing the whole process of your situation, because it's going to be better. You might visualize it fully and you might get more confident because you watch all of your fears you have, and then the confidence you got and all of the other feelings. And the first visualization, I would like you, like I did, to try visualizing the fears. So if you have fear for something, visualize this. Imagine you're in the real exam and you suffer the same fear, and how will you end up with the fear? And just see your feelings, your emotion, how you behave in that situation with those fears, how you act, how you feel, how you see the situation. Feel it, just feel it, and see it as if it was like reality. And then when you have fully viewed this situation, you have to stop, open your eyes, take a deep breath, and close your eyes again, and start visualizing for this exact situation, but without the fears, because you have already overcame them in the mind. There's no distinction between the reality and your imagination. So what you think it's gonna be in the reality in the future. So after you have overcame this fear, your body doesn't understand if it was reality or if it was in your mind. It just senses it, and now for the second time he won't sense it anymore because he has already gone through this. So in this, for the second time, when you visualize how you start to behave and feel and act in that situation without this fear, because you have already overcome it. And if you have any fear, just repeat the first process again. Visualize again with that little bit of fear that is left over, and where it's left over, just focus on it like so deeply. And then when you feel confident, when you feel that there's nothing left inside of your negative space, then visualize the second time. This time you'll see that you'll be more confident. You'll see that you have this self-belief that you can do it, and you'll see everything much more differently, and that you manage to overcome this difficulty very easily. And when there's like some difficulties, you just imagine it, how easily you manage to cope with them, how easily you overcome them, how you end up your situation. This is the most important thing, how you will end up the situation. So at that point, at the end, how will you feel? How will you act? Will you feel like very inspired by yourself and like, yes, I did it? That's the thing I want you to look at. And when you've looked at it, you'll see that you won't have any fear in that specific situation. So when you actually reach your original, like the real situation, like the exam day, when you reach that day, you start to act completely differently because you have already gone through the fear. So you won't have any fear. And that would happen to me on that day in the exam. The thing that I visualized, it all came into the reality. Because my body has experienced it as if it was real. And my body has experienced the stress, the fear, the uncomfortable moment. But on the exam, I already felt that, but I managed to choose a different option, which is when I visualize it, I visualize myself as confident, brave, and strong. And this is what I achieved. So I will wait for my results of this exams in August, and I will be announcing to you if it's worked, because I want evidence to show you that what I'm going through actually worked, and what the motivation theory that I start to learn, it also works. So I will be more than happy to help and support you all. So if you have any question, ask me below, write me below in the comments, and I will be here with you throughout your process as well, throughout your learning process. And if you have found this video quite useful for you, please put a like, support me as well, and also share it among your other friends who will find it also useful, because this might help a lot of people. And I will be more than happy to discover many new things that I'm about to learn and share with you. So see you on the next video. I hope you have a very good day, very wonderful day today, and enjoy your time and start visualizing, because they actually work and I have experienced it. Bye bye. Enjoy your day.